Hey guys, Christian here, back with Ike Games. We're gonna do a Sims build for the first time in forever. Cue that frozen music in your head. Anyway, today we're gonna do a Craftsman build, which is like kind of like naturally woody, has like more neutrally colors, but not gray. I guess you could have gray if you wanted, but I didn't put a whole lot of gray in here. This did end up being a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house, so it'd be perfect for like a family of 3, or even just a family of 2, because there is a spare bedroom. And don't worry, I do put columns right under that roof right there, so it's not just floating out into the abyss. So I'm doing the roof right now, and Craftsman definitely are famous for a porch with a roof hangover. So that's what I'm doing right here. I didn't do a very big one. It's not a very big lot, and I wanted to make sure I got enough space in the house. I am always paranoid about that. And then you're going to see at the end, I end up with clearly plenty of space, especially in the kitchen. So I was pretty much worried for nothing. So right here, I'm trying to make an entryway, which a lot of Craftsman style houses have. I like it. It gives the house more of a homey feel. I wanted originally 2 half walls in there, but then I ended up making the room on the right a bedroom, so that really wouldn't have worked because that would have been very not private. So I'm trying to decide where everything's going to go, and the living room is that first room, and right now I'm making the kitchen. Here I am putting the bedrooms in, trying to decide the size and where the bathroom's going to go and all that stuff. So it's basically a Jack and Jill bath, except for I didn't connect them through doors in the bathroom. You have to go out and around, which is fine. I mean, don't be lazy. And so I just put in a half wall between the kitchen and the dining room to give it an open feel, but still a clearly defined space. And you're going to see pretty much almost all paneling in this house. It's very common in Craftsman style houses, a lot of wood. It's just how they do it. And I like it, so I tried to at least switch it up a little bit to where it wasn't all the same paneling everywhere, but it still had the common theme going on. The kitchen does have that kind of cliche old wallpaper, but I feel like it very much fits in the style of house that I've got going on. Oh man, I'm sorry that it's been so long that I've done one of these videos. I got lazy and life got in the way and there's a lot going on, but we're gonna get back into it. It's gonna start coming. And the new parenthood expansion pack came out, so I did add some of their furniture on here. So if you don't have that pack and you download this off the gallery, unfortunately those pieces won't be in here. I'm just trying to find good windows. I do actually like how those turned out, except I am just now realizing that, I mean, at least my shutters match, but like my bay window is white and my other windows are brown. But at least, like I said, my shutters match the other colors of the windows. So I got that going for me. I'm going to take a drink. And I decided on a green color. I feel like it's neutral, but not just gray. It still adds some color to it, but it's not like in your face. And I definitely needed to add some greenery. There wasn't a lot of space to work with, but of course I didn't want to just plain out there. So I put some flowers and some hedges and the one singular lonely tree. My husband's gone out in the field. Zach's gone, and my dog doesn't even know what to do with herself. She's so attached to him, and she's kind of moping around today. Right now, she's trying to get me to play with her. Adding a chimney because I would say 99% of Craftsman houses are going to have a fireplace. Most Craftsmans are old, and in older houses, you had fireplaces. What's funny is I'm pretty sure I don't put a fireplace exactly where that chimney is, but it's fine. It'll all work out. I'm just trying to find some plant life to put out front because I feel like that it wouldn't look right without something out there. And some chairs. And surprisingly enough, I actually start with the living room. Normally, I start with the bedroom on almost every build I do ever, even when I'm not recording. And those are one of the last things I do. So that was a bit of a switch for me. I'm trying to get something cabiny, I guess, for the furniture because I don't want it super modern. I know a lot of Craftsman nowadays, people are going very modern on the inside. Even when I Googled it, almost everything was modern, but that really wasn't the exact theme I was going for. I wanted more cozy, cabiny, older style. And I feel like those couches, they look comfy, they look cozy, they look old, but they don't look gross. You know, they don't look like your grandma's couches. I'm just trying to... Oh, I did put a gray rug. It's kind of gray-green, I think. But every space... OMG. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I didn't put flooring in. Oh my god. Guys. Oh my god. What have I done? I didn't put flooring in. Wow. Wow. That's really sad on my part. I cannot believe that I did not put flooring in. Okay, well, since I'm a big fat dum-dum head, when you download this house off the gallery, you get to customize your own flooring. Totally on purpose. You know, I wanted to give you guys some freedom to do it yourself. You know, it's fine. I can't believe I went through that whole build, which took me about an hour. And I didn't realize I didn't put flooring in. I am appalled at myself right now. Appalled. Oh, see, now that's going to bother me the whole rest of the video. Ow, Raven! My dog's got sharp claws. She's just scratching me up. Oh, man, that is just driving me nuts. Moving on, because I can't change it. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. Anyway, I'm putting the cabinets in. Those are the Parenthood game pack cabinets. So like I said, if you do not have that expansion pack, those are not going to load in. I feel like they had definitely a country feel, the look and the style that I wanted. I'm trying to get a cabinet over the fridge at the moment, and I had to move objects on. I don't know if you saw me put that in, but I was just having a difficult time there for a minute. And that is an interesting, like, double cabinet is what it's in the category of right there, because you actually need to attach it to a counter for it to get its functionality, because it's just the top half of the cabinet. But it's very, even though it doesn't really do anything, I like the look of it. It definitely looks like something that would be in a house. And I know I said that this is like probably a 3-person family house, but I only put in a 2-person chair because more than likely you're not all going to be eating at the exact same time. And if you are, someone can just go eat in the living room. It's really not a big deal. So here I'm putting in the computer. Every house I feel like needs a computer nowadays. I don't know how people would get along without it. How would you play Sims? Anyway. So I'm adding like the decorative part of the kitchen, because I realized, oh man, my kitchen's super plain. So I do take that spice rack away. I don't keep it, but I'm just trying to give the kitchen some hominess, some liveliness, making sure that it doesn't look staged, like people actually live there. So I add the stuff on the wall. That bulletin board is also with the Parenthood pack. It like does chores and curfew and all that stuff. So if you don't have it, again, you won't be able to get that in there. And that fruit bowl is with the Parenthood pack. Totally useless other than decoration. And you can see that mine is so conveniently clipping into the cabinet. Love it. So you can see I'm just adding decoration to the wall, some pots and pans, knives, utensils. And then I'm like, oh my god, I need a sink. Hello. And I'm about to take that spice rack away because I'm like, oh man, I don't have any counter space. So I end up moving the pots and I get rid of the spice rack so there's enough room to prepare some stuff. And I'm going to add some, goodies to the wall. What's funny is when I used to do these builds, I would add nothing on the walls. Like, I would add the very, very expensive paintings with the environment of like 10, but never to go with the theme of a room. I would just do it to boost the environment when my Sims were in it. Now, after watching the Sim Supply on here, I was like, wow, they actually need to look lived in. So I'm going to add stuff that went on the wall, pictures and paintings and diplomas and, pictures of your family and just stuff like that. That's one of my favorite paintings in this whole game, for sure. What did I... Oh, no, I didn't get... Oh, and a handy tool, by the way. You can see I'm cycling through the beds there without clicking on their icon. If you hit the plus and minus sign over on your number pad of your keyboard, you can actually do that while it's in the room, so you can see how it will look. Now, the master bedroom, quote unquote, is the one over there that is blue. It has more space in there. I do put like a bookshelf and a couch and all that stuff. And I make this one seem like a kid or a teenager lives in here, even though it does have the same size bed as the parents. I prefer almost always giving my kid Sims a bigger bed. I don't know why. Probably because I had one like that. Spoil my Sim children. But I almost always give them a double bed. This room is geared towards a girl. It has the girl like shoe rack, more of a girly like bedspread, as well as the pink rug and pink hanging clothes. But, you can move wherever you want in there. Doesn't really matter. I just add some stuff here and there just to make it look like someone lives there. There's like kids clutter right there beside the bed and slightly under like a dirty effect. And again, quite a few of this stuff, like the nightstand, the dresser in that room, and that kids clutter is all with the parenting pack. So there's quite a few stuff in here that you will not have access to if you don't have that game pack. Another thing that I find funny is I used to just put a shower in and pay absolutely no attention to where the shower head was. Like, it could be coming out of the middle of the bathroom, and I wouldn't realize it. And after watching The Sim Supply, believe it or not, again, I was like, oh, that makes sense. I definitely should probably make sure that comes out of the wall to make sure that, looks right. So I started making sure that I could accommodate that. And I always had the toilet paper and towels and stuff. I had a laundry basket, and I added the rugs on the floor, medicine cabinet, all that stuff. Oh, man. My kid is on vacation with my family right now, like down in Florida. So I'm like here by myself, and I don't even know what to do. I feel like I'm missing a freaking arm. So I'm just adding some like clutter, decoration, livingness into the parents' bedroom. I put a flower on there, some cologne, a picture of their kids' sports team, and some books. I'm adding some shoes and shoe rack and a coat rack to the front room. There actually ends up being 3 bookcases in this house. For some reason, I always associate a Craftsman with people who like to read. I don't know why I do that. I don't know if it's how it looks or if it's just a random connection in my brain, but there's definitely enough bookshelves in this house for everybody. So I'm just adding the small, like, plain sofa there just for someone to sit down and read, because I do end up... I'm trying to find a bookshelf right now is what I'm looking for in here, and I can't find it in the menu where it sorts it by, like, function. So I ended up having to go to the menu where it does it by room in order to find the bookshelf. And I really wanted that one, but that wasn't going to work. So I just put that black one in there just so that the master bedroom had a bookshelf of its own to enjoy and sit in bed and read or sit on the couch. What am I doing now? Oh, I'm going to add some stuff to the outside. So just a bench. I think I add a bird bath. I don't think... Oh, I add a trash can right at the very end as well. But I needed the yard to have something. I know it doesn't have a lot of space outside. It is on a small lot, and I did probably make the house bigger than I really needed to. Like I said, that is a huge problem for me. Like, I always definitely overcompensate the size of the house for what I need, and I end up with all this, like, weird space. Now, granted, this one did actually okay. The only thing, really, is the kitchen. Like, I definitely probably could have brought the kitchen, back a whole tile space. But it's fine. It turned out good. Still so mad at myself. I'm so sorry, guys, that I did not put any floors in. I think in my head I was like, I must have just put gray carpet everywhere. But I'm guessing that was what my thinking was, which is just absurd. Oh, so sorry. But hey, now you can pick your own carpet, I guess. Making you do work. Oh, and I just added the trash. I hope you enjoyed it. It was my first build in a long time. Be gentle. I know that I screwed quite a few things up, but more is coming. I will get better. Stay tuned. And if you want that house, no carpet and all, I'm going to put a link in the description down below. Have a good day, guys.